Ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing today? I hope this video finds you well, guys. I hope these assignments haven't been too hard on you, haven't been too much work. I hope you guys have been able to get through it easily. If you're struggling, if you're having any questions, if you're having any issues, reach out to me and I can at least try to work with you and figure it out and stuff like that. But hopefully you guys haven't had too much difficulty with these. For today's lesson, what we are going to do is we are going to continue with what we were working on yesterday. Now, some of you are going to be at different points, and we're going to talk about that when we get to the teacher lesson slide and the student activity slide. So just bear with me for 1 second. But what I want to do is I want to just kind of lay out the goals for today and let you guys know when my office hours are. So as we know, today is going to be the Louisiana Purchase Part 2. We're going to be talking more about and looking more at the Lewis and Clark expedition. The goals for today are going to be to complete Part 2 of the Ed Puzzle on the Louisiana Purchase and to read the Marbury versus Madison reading and answer the questions in the Google form linked to the check for learning. So that's the plan for today. That's what we're going to try to do today. My office hours today are from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., exactly what they were yesterday. So if you need anything, if you're struggling with anything, if you have any questions, reach out to me and I'll make sure I get back to you quickly at those times. Otherwise, I will check periodically throughout the day in case you guys have any questions. So the idea for today is to kind of try to finish up what we were working on yesterday. Now, I have 3 things for you guys for today. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and I want you to complete the Lewis and Clark Ed Puzzle. I'd like you to go ahead and finish that. I would like you to take and complete the Marbury versus Madison reading, and we're going to take a look at that, where you can find that in a second. I want you to do the check for learning, and I want you to do the key terms 23 through 29. So those are the 4 things I want you guys to work on today. Okay. Now, some of you are a little farther than others. Some of you yesterday watched the teacher message video. You watched the video where I talked about the Alien and Sedition web quest, talked about some of the key questions behind some of the key questions of that web quest that kind of gave us an idea of what that web quest was about and what John Adams' presidency was about. And I also talked about the goals Thomas Jefferson had for his presidency. Some of you watched that video and then you stopped, which was perfectly okay. I told you and I said that that was acceptable and that's what you could do. So now today, for those of you that decided to do that, you have the Ed Puzzle to finish. You have the Marbury versus Madison reading to do, and the Google form to go along with that, and you have the key terms. So go ahead and work on those 4 things today, guys. Those of you that started the Ed Puzzle, you have the Ed Puzzle to work on. You have the Ed Puzzle to finish, I should say. You have the Marbury versus Madison reading, and you have the Google form, and you have the key terms. So you have a little less work, but you still have those 4 things to complete. Those of you that finished the Ed Puzzle yesterday, you have the Marbury versus Madison reading to finish, you have the Google form to complete, and you have the key terms to finish. So you have 3 things to finish versus having 4 things to finish. Those of you that finished the entire Ed Puzzle, I think I just went over the Marbury versus Madison reading, the Google form, and the key terms. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm repeating myself. Sorry about that. So, the idea, guys, here is that you are going to have the next 2 days to complete those 3 or 4 things. Now, if you've already finished the Ed Puzzle, you should be all set. The Marbury versus Madison reading, the check for learning, and the key terms are going to be very short. If you haven't started the Ed Puzzle, you have a little bit more. So what I am going for and what I'm trying to help you guys with here in the point I'm trying to get you guys to, is that if you are able to finish those 4 things that are on this teacher lesson here, if you're able to finish the ed puzzle, if you're able to finish the Marbury versus Madison reading in the Google form and the key terms, you will have a day off from social studies tomorrow. I'm giving you 2 days to finish these 4 assignments. So you can spread this out as much or as little as you want. If you want to finish everything today so you don't have to do anything for social studies tomorrow, go for it. If you want to spread it out so you do the ed puzzle today and then the Marbury versus Madison reading, the Google form, and the key terms tomorrow, go for it. If you want to do all but the key terms and then do the key terms tomorrow, go for it. It's 100% up to you how you want to space this out. My hope was that I would give you guys a day off on Friday, but it's completely up to you how you want to space this out and how you want to do this. If you wanted to take and save all of that stuff for Friday, you could also do that too, although I don't know if that's the best option for you to do and if that's the best thing for you to do, but that one's up to you also. It's really up to you what you do, guys, but you have today and tomorrow to finish these 4 things. We're going to start something brand new on Monday. We're going to have a whole new lesson on Monday, so you need to be ready to do that new lesson on Monday and be finished with all of these things by Monday. If that is very confusing, if that doesn't make sense, guys, please reach out to me, email me, and I will make sure that I at least clarify it and help you understand it a little bit better. So once you finish the ed puzzle, the next thing you have to do is you have to do the Marbury versus Madison reading. And where you will find that is in Google Classroom. I posted it in the same spot that all of the other materials are located for. This lesson is located under the 4-2 lesson under the remote learning lessons. I will post this after I finish recording this so that you guys have access to it and you'll be able to complete it and finish it and get going with that work and get as much done as you can. But when you finish the ed puzzle, when you're looking for the Marbury versus Madison reading, you will find that right here. All you have to do is click on it. It's 1 page. It's very simple. It's very easy. It shouldn't take you too much time to read it. So you're going to read that, and then once you finish reading that Marbury versus Madison reading, you are going to go to this check for learning slide, and we skipped over the student work and activity time, and I'll go back to it. But once you finish the Marbury versus Madison reading, you go to the check for learning slide, you click this link, and it'll take it a second. You click that link, that'll show up. You click on that, and that'll take you to the Google form where you can answer the questions that have to do with that reading. Once you finish that, you're going to work on the key terms, and then you're all done. All right? So under the student work and activity slide, here is the link for the ed puzzle to get you back there if you need it. And then here is the just a reminder to read the article. If ed puzzle is acting up on you guys, if you're having a hard time with it, let me know, and I will take and try to figure out why it's messing with you and why it's not working properly. So that's what you guys are going to do for the student activity slide. As I've mentioned throughout this video, you're going to complete the ed puzzle, you're going to read the Marbury versus Madison reading, and you're going to answer the questions in the Google form. And then once you finish those 3 things, you're going to complete the Unit 7 key terms, 23 through 29, which is going to be due on Monday. And I also went ahead and I posted a copy of the textbook right here, guys, and I posted your list of key terms right here. So everything you need to complete all the work that I'm assigning for the next 2 days is in April 2nd, 2020, just so you know. All right? So that is the plan for today. That's what we're going to be doing today. Your resources, here is the ed puzzle, another link for the ed puzzle if you need it. And if for some reason the PDF is not opening for the Marbury versus Madison reading, you can click on this link right here and it will take you to the Marbury versus Madison reading where you can read the information and then finish the Google form. If you have any questions, guys, once more, my office hours are from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Reach out to me and I'll answer whatever questions you have. Other than that, have a great day, guys. Hopefully this work is relatively easy for you. Hopefully you have no issues, but if you do, let me know. Other than that, I will catch you guys tomorrow. One more video tomorrow, just to say hello and just remind you of what you got to do. So have a great day, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow.